Hey there guys, how's it going? Welcome to another episode in my Ark Survival Evolved series on Xbox One. Today, I had a couple of things I was thinking of doing. I was either thinking of number one, going down to a cave, showing you what it's like in the caves, showing you a really good way to get loads of chitin, which you use for cementing paste, or I could go down to the swamp and literally show you guys how to get cementing paste very quickly, because cementing paste, you need a ton of it for all of the high-end gear in the game, so it's very important if you want to get all of that stuff that you know how to effectively gather it. It's obviously easiest to do on a high gather server and with friends, but you know, you can just do whatever you can. So basically, you're going to want to get yourself one of these frogs. These are called Belzebuffos, I think. You don't have to be incredibly high level to get the saddle for this thing, but they are by far the easiest way to get yourself some cementing paste. Now, you can get cementing paste by making it yourself. I believe it's chitin and stone. I'm not 100% on that, but just off my memory, I believe that's how you do it, and you can do it in the mortar and pestle. But the best way to do it is to take out a frog and then kill bugs with it, kill insects, the magnuras, which are the little dragonflies, and then you've got these little titan things, which are little ants. So I'm going to show you on the map where to go. So let's just get rid of that, have a look at the quick map. Basically, you need to go to the swamp. Now, where I am here on the east coast, kind of northeast coast, all I need to do is go a little bit south, and there's a swamp area there. And you'll know the swamp areas, because in the swamp areas, I know it's quite obvious, it is very swamp looking, but there's also like trees in shallow water. That's a giveaway. And also, only certain animals or certain dinosaurs spawn in the swamp area. So the snakes, for example, the Paraceratherium things, which are like the weird elephant giraffe looking hybrid things, they're down there in the swamp, and also there's a lot of bugs down there. Now, you do get bugs in like general areas, like sometimes just hanging around here, but they are mostly in the swamp, so we're gonna head down there. And just before we get there as well, one thing I want to say, if you do get yourself a frog and you get some levels on it, the most important stat to level up to get loads of cementing paste is going to be melee damage, because in this game, the higher the melee damage, the more the resource that you will get. So let's see if I can drop anything as well here. A little bit heavy. No, I don't really want to drop any of this stuff. The reason I say that is because obviously we're going to be gathering stuff. However, cementing paste doesn't actually weigh very much, so we're going to be able to collect a lot without being a problem. Now, you can see we've got a frog here already, which means we're entering a swamp area, because the frogs only hang out in and around the swamp. So anywhere from here onwards, we can likely see these things. These things are really good. Trilobites, giving you oils, oil and pearls, but we're not after that at the moment. Now, it is quite tricky on Xbox One to spot these magnuras, these little dragonflies, because the resolution isn't very great on Xbox One and everything looks a little bit blurry, but you should be able to just look around and see them. Now, once you do see them, you're going to want to take out something near it, something like decent size that you can kill, and then that will attract all the bugs. You'll see when I find them. Now, another useful tip, which is something I have, oh look, here's one right here. So where there's one, there's probably a group. So ideally, I'd like to kill something here. I mean, maybe this turtle, I could kill this. I mean, they're quite tanky, then they would be attracted to them. Perhaps. I can't see anything else around here I can just kill easy. I don't want to kill the Morphodon. They're a bit of a pain in the ass. Oh, here we go, this Phiomia. Now, something else that I should have done, although we're going to risk it without, is I should have got myself a ton of... Oh, please don't run off too far. Ah! They're very fast, these Phiomias. Well, not very fast, but they're kind of annoying to catch. Oh, let's see if we can get him. Now, right trigger does a directional attack, and left trigger... Oh, look, you can see there's loads of bugs around here. Now, you can actually just kill them. You can just straight up kill the bugs. Let's hope this thing gets stuck. See, if he gets stuck, we're going to be able to attract loads of bugs. Just look how many there are here. Oh, he's in the water. I can't attack while in the water, so I need to get out the water. Yeah, go back that way. Go back that way. That's the one. It's so weird playing with the motion blur. Even though I've turned motion blur off on Xbox, there's still some motion blur. Oh, go on, get stuck, get stuck. No. Okay, maybe we'll just kill these dillos. Then hopefully this will attract the bugs just fine. It should do. Right, there's one down. You have to kill the other one. One more hit, there we go. Now, if we just wait, we will eventually, hopefully, get the bugs. Now, while we wait for these bugs to appear, one thing I should say that I was kind of interrupted in saying is it's a very good idea to get yourself a ton of stimberries before you do this, because there's a lot of things in the swamp that will knock your frog out. So what you want to do is put stimberries inside of it so that you can feed it to them if they get knocked out. Let's just add that. This is a little bit dangerous to do. It's not that easy, because you can get outnumbered by snakes, for example. Snakes are very, very dangerous. But it looks like this isn't close enough for those bugs to be drawn to it. So it's kind of difficult. Let's go back and see if there's something else we can kill. Now, I can see a bug here, and I can see a dillo here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this dillo and try and bring it back over here. This should be pretty smart. Now, I know there's bugs around here. Yeah, I can see one right there. So if this dillo, and unless it's de-triggered on me already, it's knocked out. Oh, of course, because frogs knock out. Okay, well, let's just kill it and see if this is... Here we go. Here's one bug. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for a few of them. Oh, it's actually... I think it's on me. It is on me, which is fine. I'm just going to wait for a few of them to get here. That's about it. My frog's got loads of health, so that's fine. Just let him hit it. Right, so we're just going to left trigger now. Kill all of those. Kill this one here. Right, and now we just hit them to get cementing paste with right trigger. There you go. 8 cementing paste there. 44 now. 60. Now, this is a 6-time server, so this is a lot, but this is how you do it, guys. Pretty simple. I think that was all of them. Like I say, the resolution's quite low on Xbox, so it is a little bit tricky. Now, there was a lot more over this way, so I think I'm going to try and kill the... Yeah, look, there's one here. So, where there's one, there's normally a group. So, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get that turtle over here. Well, the turtles are so slow. Maybe let's go for the dillo. It looks like he might be trapped in this, actually, to be honest. Let's have a look. I think he's trapped. Trapped in the tree, I don't know, but let's try and get this. You can actually get these things. There you go. Look, you can just hit them, but the problem is doing it that way. They don't group up. Oh, here's another one. Oh, and they're all attracted to me now. Nice. All right, so now what you want to do, once you've got a little bit of cementing paste, transfer that into your inventory. Just hold down A. And then drop everything else, because we're not interested in any of the other stuff, because it weighs a lot more than the cementing paste does. So I'm going to go a little bit further in. It might get a little bit trickier, but I'm going to show you... hopefully I'm going to show you how you can deal with that. Oh, look, here's another one here. Let's see if we can get that. There we go. We hit it once. Here we go. Now it's going for me. There we go. And they're all grouping up. Perfect. So you just hit one, and as long as there's a group, we'll group up with you. So now I just do left trigger. That'll knock them all out. And then we just hit the dead bodies, and we have got a ton of cementing paste. So I think that's all you guys need to see in terms of me getting cementing paste. It's relatively easy to do. Oh my god, now here's a tricky one. These snakes are probably the most dangerous thing in the swamp, because they will get you really quickly. But what you need to do is try and keep them at bay before they hit you, just like that. That dead body will attract any more bugs that are here as well. The snakes are definitely one of the more dangerous things. The Paraceratheriums, the big old elephant giraffe things, are dangerous as well, but in a different way. Okay, so that's it for now. I'm going to head back, and I think we're not actually that far into this episode, and I know a lot of you like watching the longer episodes. What we're going to do is we're also going to go to a cave as well. So I'm just going to do a nice cheeky transition, and we'll resume when I am heading over towards a cave. Okay, so we're back here now, and before we actually go to the cave, one thing I wanted to say is a lot of you guys are asking me for tips on where to build a base. Now, it definitely depends on a few things. Are you playing on a PvE server, a PvP server? Is it single player? If it's PvE or single player, obviously you've got more freedom and it's less dangerous to go in certain places. But if you're playing on PvP, you're probably going to want to build up a base very quickly. So all of these things should make a difference. I mean, if you're playing PvP, you want to build somewhere that is difficult for people to get to so that they don't raid you. If you're playing PvE like I am, or single player, then you can build wherever you want and it's pretty peaceful and you more have to worry about the dinos. Quickly, let's just have a look how strong these are. 1000 HP, 240 melee. I'm just deciding whether I'm going to take a saber Yeah, I'm going to take the... What melee's he got? 274. Pretty similar to the wolf. I'm going to take the wolf there because I think it'll be kind of interesting. But anyway, yeah, a lot of you guys are asking me where to build. Actually, let's go who's got the most weight, because that's going to be important. Whoa, 187 weight. That's pretty bad. What can it go up to? 194. All right, let's check the cat. I know I actually spelt the names of these wrong, which kind of sucks. Screw it. Let's take the cat. He could do some levels. I spelt Diego and Simba wrong, which is terrible of me. I think I might be even slightly dyslexic, to be honest, guys. I'm terrible at spelling. Well, I'm not like that stupid or anything, but I'm pretty terrible at spelling. So yeah, a lot of you are asking me for good base locations. I can actually, and was going to do a video showing you some of the best base locations. If you want me to do that, just let me know. But as a general rule, like you see there, I just got a load of cement and paste. But if I didn't build near a swamp, it would have been a right pain. So in my eyes, you generally want to build near somewhere that is near a mountain. So here I've got a mountain, which is going to have all your higher value resources like metal and obsidian, but it's also near to a swamp so that you can get cementing paste, which is another valuable resource. No place is going to be absolutely perfect. If you're playing PvP, you should base where you build more on how difficult it's going to be for people to raid you. But yeah, generally just try and get near a mountain and a swamp. That's what I think is a good place. If you just want to build all the cool things in the base, or sorry, in the game, that's just generally a good tip. Right, now where is my birdie? I have a higher level bird than this. This is suitcase. Argent is in there. So what I'm going to do is I know of a really easy to access cave over by the volcano. But the volcano is in the middle of the map, which is quite far away. So I'm going to have to carry my saber over there. Now, guys, it will take you a long time to get used to the map if you're new to the game or relatively new to the game. But basically, I'm going to the middle of the map. And actually, I'll kind of show you how I can identify the volcano, because it might be quite useful to you guys. So you can pick up cats and similar animals. You can see my weight here is okay. And I highly advise you guys get yourself an Argent and fly around a little bit, get to know the map. Luckily, I'm on single player, so my map actually displays where I am in the game, which is kind of useful. I'm on the northeast coast here, so I know I'll be able to find my way back. But I know it's a little bit scary if you don't know your way around the map to actually go away from your base. But remember, the map is always the same in this game. So you don't have to worry about, you know, it's not randomly generated like in Minecraft. It's always the same. So here you can see I'm up now. I've got a little bit of a viewpoint around. Now, each of these mountains, like I have, there are actual names people call them, but I have ones that I call them so I remember them. So this one I'm at, I call Northeast Mountain, which is obviously the most northern mountain in the game. Over there is Carno Island. And what I want to head towards is the volcano. Now, the volcano is basically the only mountain where the top of it looks like it could have a volcano in. So it's this one I'm heading towards now. I believe it's the highest peak in the game. So it is quite easy to get to, and around here is an easy to access cave. There are lots of caves in the game, and I could show you any of them, but I like to go to the volcano one because you can get down there with a cat. You can maneuver around there with a cat. Some of them you can't maneuver around. You have to like jump over obstacles and stuff like that. So we're gonna head towards that one, and then I'll show you where it is once we get there. But another tip as well, if you're flying around like this, you probably want to fly quite close to the ground. Because obviously my stamina's going to run out, and I don't want to fall like, you know, miles down to actually just regen my stamina. Also, I'm going to put my cat on neutral as well. I'm going to put both of these on neutral now, so that if we have to land, it's not a problem. So let's just land there. I'm going to put just the cat on neutral for now, if we have to, in case I have to drop him. He's on neutral. Right, I'm going to head towards the mountain. I'll show you guys where the cave is, and we'll resume when I get there. Okay, so we've found the cave here. You can see already there's some raptors around it, a little bit dangerous. But if you're having trouble locating where this cave is on the volcano, if you look just here, this is on the east side of the volcano. There's like a path that goes up it like this. So you can see, if you identify this path here, just go to the base of it, and then here is the cave entrance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear the area of any danger before we actually get started and go inside the cave. Alright, so here we go. A nice little perch to land my bird on. While I'm in the cave, he won't get attacked while he's up here, which is nice. Now he's going to be safe. And I'm going to head down into the cave and see what it's like down there. Hopefully We should be okay. I've got enough food on me, which is good. Right, a little tempted to see what level that ape is, but here we go. Let's actually level up. Actually, I think I've got a level up. Is it me with a level up? No, it's the cat. So let's give the cat a level up. We're going to go for melee damage. I really don't need all of this stuff on me that I've got. I probably can drop all of that. Now, stupidly, I actually didn't drop off my cementing paste before doing this, but we're just going to hope we're okay and see what happens. Now, normally it like freezes for a second as it loads in. There you go. It takes a second to load in the cave. I guess it's like a completely different thing that it's rendering in, but I've never actually been inside of a cave. Here we go again. It's just going to freeze for a second. It does this on PC as well, so it's nothing to worry about. Oh, yeah, it says loading there in the bottom right corner. And there you go. It's loaded it all in. So there is some cool stuff in here, and hopefully down the bottom we're going to get the artifact. And if you want to actually summon the bosses in this game, you need to get the artifacts from the bottom of each cave. This is probably the easiest cave in the games, but there is one tricky part of it where you need to know not to go. I think it's down there. Do not go down there, guys. I'm pretty sure it's down there, or you will get your cat stuck. So that is definitely not something you want to be doing. So let's just go down this way. Yep, I think we're good. Or is it this way that we don't want to get him? No, I don't. I think that way is okay. I'm just double checking because if you get your cat stuck, it really sucks. Now, it looks like stuff hasn't spawned in here, which is quite good. I mean, it's not good in a way because I wanted to show you guys the stuff that's in the caves, but it does mean we're going to be able to go get that artifact unchallenged. So we've kind of beaten the game here, guys. But down here normally you get not cats, you get bats, you get snakes, all kinds of dangerous stuff. There's obviously crystal down here for you to get if you want to get the crystal. And here you go. Here is one of the artifacts. Let's go get this. Oh, yeah, so the artifact of Cleaver. So that's like a cool trophy that we can actually put up in our area. And I believe, is it down here somewhere? There is something for us to pick up normally. Let's have a little look around. Is it this way? Let's have a look around. It doesn't seem familiar. No, I don't think it's there. Let's have a little look around. I was expecting loads of stuff for me to fight here, guys. I'm sorry it's a little bit anticlimactic, but that's the way it is. Now, this cat, it's difficult the way it just constantly sprints. So I think it's down here. This is it, down here. No. Okay. Let's have a little look. No, it can't go that way. We get stuck. All right, I'm going to have a little look on foot because this is a little bit confusing right now. I normally know where it... Oh, here we go. What's this? Oh, a blueprint for a slightly better bow. That's actually not a very good blueprint, to be honest. But there you go. Down in these caves, you can get really good blueprints sometimes. And this is a massive shame that the stuff hasn't spawned in. I'm guessing it's because I've only just got here, you know. Maybe if I hung around here for a little bit, it would allow the stuff to spawn in. Or maybe it's a bug on the Xbox. I don't know for sure. But either way, these are normally a lot more challenging. Even though this is technically the easiest cave in the game. And to get out, all you need to do is just basically keep going up. It's not too difficult to not get lost. Just keep going up and you'll be absolutely fine. We can get through here. Yep. Come on. But yeah, the caves are dangerous, guys. You might get lost. You might lose stuff. But sometimes it can be rewarding. There's also another cave on Carno Island, which I will try to get to for you in the next episode. Because that one is a little bit more challenging. I know that for a fact. But I think we're going to... Oh, you're going to have to wait for a second while it actually reloads all of this stuff. It's going to... Yeah, it says bottom right-hand corner loading. Yeah, so unfortunately, that was a little bit anticlimactic. But at least you guys got to see where one of the caves is. On your game, hopefully there will be stuff there. And also, you might get a much better blueprint than I did. Oh, God, that's a little bit dangerous. Let's get rid of this Carno first. Get rid of this Carno. I don't want to have to... I don't want to have to deal with you, bro. So... Level 22, not bad. This will be good for my cat, actually. I reckon this will get it a level. Yep, there you go. Level 22 Carno. And this is something I haven't really done much, to be honest, guys. I haven't leveled my dinos by going and killing bigger dinos, which is very easy to do on a server like this. But anyway, I'm going to head back, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know what you want me to do next time. Do you want me to go to the other cave and actually go and try and get the other blueprints so you guys can see how to do that? Do you want me to instead go and tame something else? I know some of you have been asking me to go tame other things as well, like other dinos you haven't seen yet. Or would you prefer me to do some good base location spots? Either of those I can do. Leave a comment down below. Let me know which one of those you'd like me to do. And that's it for now, guys. I will see you all in the next episode.